I say to all men, the truth of the matter is that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, absolutely. And I believe that there are things that can make a woman beautiful. Number one is when you love that woman, and if you have enough resource to put on a woman, trust me, the woman will turn out very beautiful.
Praise the Lord.
See that there is something inside that money can bring out.
Is Pastor Fessa trying to add a word?
No.
Oh, okay. Praise the name of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. Here is another question. What do you do if a man behaves in a particular way? For instance, gets a job during courtship and decides not to work after getting married. Not that they lost a job, but they now chose not to work. Once they got you, so maybe Pastor Fessa wants to say something, is that right? Who wants to respond to this? What will you do then? Is the question.
All right.
They want to hear the question again.
Yes, I say if you're already married and at one point the husband decided not to do anything anymore, all you have to do is try to communicate and mostly prayer.
Praise the Lord. Yeah.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I want to make a clarification here. Why does the man decide not to work? That is the question. Because I have seen many young men that quit their job and said, I want to follow God. And they are not working because to make money. Now, a lady that is not spiritually high will say, my husband quit an oil company and decided not to work again. But the man decided to quit the job and carry the Bible. So these are the things I think we should know why the man quit. Because the man does not quit to just sit at home, according to the question.
Praise the Lord. Sometimes the ladies take the responsibility of the men. They feel they can pay the bills. And typically, a man who has that kind of woman in the house will want to sit in the house and take care of the baby. So ladies, it's good you help your husband, but let him be the head of the household. Let him pay the bills. Yes. That way he will do the job.
Praise the Lord. All right, another question quickly. Since no one is perfect, if the couple are both born again and saved, what 4 qualities should be negotiable? They are both born again. All right? But no one is perfect, so there's a tendency for something to go wrong. But what are the 4 qualities that are negotiable, if any?
Yes.
So my thing is the question confuses me a little because, in my opinion, when you get married or you're born again, to immediately start thinking of what can I negotiate, what can I compromise, I think that kind of sets a negative tone. Right. Such as when you get married, you don't think, okay, what will I do if my husband cheats? It's not the first thing that should come to mind, so I'm a little confused as a question. I think when you're born again, you should focus on, building and getting stronger and strengthening each other, not, okay, if you mess up, whatever. I don't think that's really something you should be thinking about at that point.
Thank you. Praise God. Why do women tend to place a lot of emphasis? You have a question? You want to address the previous question?
Yes.
All right. There's only one more response we'll take.
Well, sorry, I wanted to actually clarify the question. My question was, since no one is perfect, and they're taught previously that make sure he has a good job, make sure she's this and that. So if it's agreed that both the couples are both born again, you're saved, you're God-fearing. So I'm saying, what if you meet a man or a woman who, let's say, they love your parents, but maybe they don't have the education or something. So what things can you say, okay, this is not really where it should be, but I'm willing to, move forward with this person, as long as it's settled that you're both saved, you're trying to live holy and everything. So what things can you look at and say, okay, this is not that important, I'm willing to move forward regardless of this aspect.
Does anyone want to redress that, or is it now that it's clarified?
Yes, nobody. Okay. Yeah, what I want to say here is, and I'm glad that she just clarified that, it is good, we have to understand that it is really good to set goals and be focused in life. And, have a desire and push some things and say, yes, this is where I'm going. But we also have to always to give room to allow when those desires and those goals didn't come or materialize the way we actually want them to become. We have to understand that, yes, there is some rooms here that we have to really work on and make sure that the goals we said, that those goals are not something that will eventually come and become a problem for us. It's good to say good. I understand what you're saying. Like, for example, I said, okay, I want to marry somebody who is beautiful, who is tall, who has a high education, who loves my parents and all that kind of stuff. It's good to do those things. If the person does not carry all these qualities, and I have a conviction that this is the person that God has really approved for me to marry, and I go through, I'm a Christian, I conducted